As we continue on in the book of Revelation, we're coming to the closing three chapters, which will conclude the book of Revelation and also the Bible. And today we're going to be looking at the 1,000 years. Now, the 1,000 years. Then I saw an angel coming down from heaven, holding in his hand the key to the bottomless pit, a great chain. And he seized the dragon and that ancient serpent, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years, and threw him into the pit, and shut it and sealed it over him, so that he might not deceive the nations any longer until the 1,000 years were ended. And after that, he must be released for a little while. Just want to make mention, the reason for this is during that 1,000 years, there'll be a lot of people that will be born during that time that will not have experienced the deception of the devil and have not turned to the Lord. And he will deceive those that have not committed to the Lord. Then I saw the throne, and seated on them were those to whom the authority to judge was committed. Also I saw the souls of those who have been beheaded for the testimony of Jesus and for the word of God, and to those that had and for those who had not worshipped the beast or its image, and had not received the mark in their forehead or their hands. They came to life and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years. The rest of the dead did not come to life until the 1,000 years were ended. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is the one who shares in the first resurrection. Over such the second death has no power, but they will be priests of God and of Christ, and they will reign with him for that 1,000 years. Now the defeat of Satan. And when the 1,000 years are ended, Satan will be released from his prison and will come out and deceive the nations that are at the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them for battle. Their number is like the sands of the sea, and they march up over the broad plains of the earth and surround the camp of the saints and the beloved city. But fire came down from heaven and consumed them, and the devil who had deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire and sulfur, where the beast and the false prophet were, and they will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Now the judgment of the great white throne. Then I saw a great white throne, and him who's seated on it. From his presence the earth and the sky flew away, and there was no place found for them. And I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and the books were open. Then another book was opened, which is the book of life, and the dead were judged by what was written in the books, according to what they had done. And the sea gave up the dead that were in it. Death and Hades gave up the dead who were in them, and they were judged, every one of them, according to what they had done. Then death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of fire. And if anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown in the lake of fire. Oh, what a sad thought. And that ends our reading today.